Lamplight presents The Kelly Sisters by Maureen Lee. Narrated by Noreen Leighton. Part 1. Chapter 1. Dublin, February 1925. Bernie Kelly and his girls were moving to Liverpool on Monday, and his friends were throwing a party to see him off. "Don't make it a big one, lads," Bernie had pleaded. He'd only given them 5 days' notice. "Just a half a dozen or so of me best mates, that'll do." "Only half a dozen?" Ray Walsh, one of the best mates, chortled, for Bernie, a solicitor, was on best mate terms with most of the professional men in Dublin, and on slightly different terms with a number of their wives. "I'd prefer a quiet do," Bernie had insisted. He winked and squeezed his friend's hand, adding in a low voice, "I don't want all and sundry knowing I'm taking off like." And Ray had understood. Bernie wasn't leaving for the stated reason, that Liverpool would provide more opportunities for himself and his daughters, but for another reason altogether, possibly to do with a woman, or an over-insistent bookie. Hopefully, he would only be gone for a while, till things blew over, as it were, and he and the girls would be back, his misdeeds, whatever they were, either forgotten or forgiven, though this was more of a hope than a belief. Everyone knew Bernie Kelly sailed pretty close to the wind, from time to time. Perhaps this time he had got a bit too close. It was even rumoured that 8 years ago his poor wife, Muriel, had died, not because she'd just given birth to Bernie's first legitimate son, Milo, but of a cruelly broken heart. She must have known that every now and again another woman in Dublin was going through the same agony of producing a son or daughter, courtesy of her handsome husband, him of the alluring smile, the dancing eyes, and the ever-roving hands. The party was held on a Saturday night in the Kellys' big, rambling house overlooking Phoenix Park. There were no more than 30 people there, even though Bernie had held parties in the past at which there'd been 10 times that many. His girls, the prettiest in Dublin, Patricia, 18, Aideen, 16, and Tara, 14, went round with the food that had been prepared by old Nora Hogan, who'd done the cooking and cleaning for the family since the beginning of time. Bernie was rumoured to be paying her off with a small fortune in
Sample complete. Ready to continue?